Hello, 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 hello. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Hi. Whoa. All alright. Okay, I'm just gonna go off of the pop filter. I have 2 pop filters. Two of them. All right. How's sound? How's music? How are you? Boom. All wonderful things I want to know. Noodle of previously formerly known as the first chatter in chat. Hello, not real Eric. I see you are being having a lot of animosity towards Noodle. Allow me to cheer you up with a face reveal, and that's all you get. No, it's fine. I'm just joking. Oh, I was supposed to tie my hair up. I'll do that on stream. I'll do it live. My hair's long. And it is unruly. All right. So the issue is that I have with tying up my hair is that I have to tie it up for work. So I'm just royally screwed, rather. I'm just royally fucked, rather. Anyway, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, everyone. You just got a gift sub. From who to where? Got an email that said I got a gift sub. Oh! This happened Norpoint 4 minutes ago. Hold on, I need to go say hi. Oh, intense light. I should have a bounce light here. I really should. But I want to work tonight. F does that. Imply short stream. No. Tonight I don't have. No. You misunderstand. But that's also fine because I got a pink drink. No, that's not why. You guys can't even tell it's pink. Hold on now. Really pink to you. Group Areas is not even whack. It's a good game. It's a good game. What am I telling you? What was I doing here? What the hell was I even doing? I was drinking a drink. Oh yeah. So when I tie my hair up too often, especially if I tie it up really tight, which I'm doing right now, right this very instant, it hurts my scalp. I don't exactly know why that would be the case, but it is what it is. And I hate that. I hate it. I hate it, I do. So when I tie my hair up for work, I do it loose. I use a loose hair tie. Some of you don't even know what that is. Some of you don't even know what that's like. Others know exactly what it's like. You got long hair. Bark in chat. No, don't do that actually. One's in chat if you type 1 in chat if you have long hair. Not really Eric has long hair. My ice cubes are like breaking. DMZ NRE here. Care to explain the rumors and meaning of your tweet that read left at face class? You guys can't tell it's pink. It looks very pink on my end. I never left FaZe Clan. I never joined. Can't leave what I never joined. To be honest, I don't fuck with whatever the fuck they're doing over there. Aren't they like big party animals? Is that a big assumption? Is that a bit of too much of an assumption to have for them? Should I be more charitable? They don't even game? You think they would though? Aren't they like a gaming thing? No, they've become like a real clan. Now that I think about it, now that I say that word out loud, clan. Does it have anything to do with clandestine? No, right? Those are two separate things. Clandestine. We got an intense playlist for you all today. Chat, I was thinking, and I think at the start of stream, I might as well say this. Because I think it involves y'all a little bit, but mainly me and my YouTube channel, my dying YouTube channel. I want to put more stuff out there. I say this every time, but I've noticed that like some people just like put their VOD up there and upload it for the world to see. And I'm a bit more conscientious of like what information actually gets put out there. Not to say that others aren't, but it's just like a lot of time. I feel like I have to have at least a good hour after stream to like sort of scrub through everything and make sure it's all good. But sometimes I don't always have that hour, to be honest. But I was thinking if I'm a good little boy and I am well behaved on stream, you know, then I shouldn't have any issues just uploading it. Being like, here, this can live on YouTube now. That's what I'm thinking. Gaming conglomerate to personality conglomerate. Yeah, that's pretty insane when you think about it. That's what FaZe Clan is. What does the F-A-Z and E stand for? Feral assholes. Zeta energy. Ha ha ha. Got him. Got him. That was well thought out. That was well thought out, streamer. Good job. Well, thank you, NRE, TMZ. Word wants to know. So wait, what's the whole thing about that? Like, did someone say, blah 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 blah? Someone say, I left FaZe Clan. Did like the guy who started FaZe leave FaZe Clan? What's the whole deal with that? What's the whole deal with airline food? I don't know, Jerry. Don't you know taste buds work differently? Because air molecules work differently up in the air? You fuckhead. I actually got him. He left? He did? Wow, you know so much. Also, hello, Kono. Are you implying stream changes in 2026? Smaller, larger, or am I just fishing for a news headline? I don't think much is changing, to be honest. If anything, it's just I'm uploading things. I'm gonna try and upload things to YouTube so that at the very least what it is I'm putting out there, while it may not like attract a lot of people, will at least be out there. Someone could find it. I don't know. Someone, anyone. Ooh, that's the scary part. Who has the worst audience? Chat? In Twitch chat or YouTube? You tell me. You get a whole bunch of characters. You get a bunch of characters from every segment. Every platform. I'm gonna try and There we go. I think this brush does work on intensity. Based off intensity. People are really going off about that new movie, Marty Supreme. In terms of like a lot of movie feeds I've been getting. You know, YouTubers that talk about movies. A lot of them. They've been saying pretty good things about that movie. Similar things that people were saying about Uncut Gems, but also that it is more hopeful, which is like nice because I felt like Uncut Gems was a little too grimy, you know. I still have to watch that movie. I'm like, do I want to sit down for this, as people describe it, 2-hour panic attack? And I'm like, listen, I already watched Good Time. I felt like I did my Safdie brother homework. Okay. And you know what? I'll be honest, not a movie for everyone. I appreciated it. I think it was good to have seen, you know, Robert Pattinson sort of do that role, perform that role, because such a low down, scummy sort of character, you know. And I think it was telling for like the rest of his like current adult trajectory slash the roles that he pursues. He really successfully broke out of it. Broke out of that sort of Twilight era. Speaking of, isn't it like interesting that we're kind of like we're well past that, but we're also like still living with a lot of the people that are, you know, say a lot of the people, but majority of the stars from that still around, still making stuff. AKA Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. I can't make a no, you can't, and you shouldn't. But then again, I mean, you know, spelled differently, we'll say. You guys remember that back in the day? Like, I feel like when people say FaZe Clan, I think Call of Duty. Am I wrong for thinking that? Like, am I wrong for that imagery to enter my brain? Or FaZe Clan not like a Call of Duty thing? I don't know what that is. Someone do some Google research for me. Thank you. No, you don't have to do that. No, put the keyboard down. It's okay. Okay. I have my secretary doing it for me right now. And by secretary, I mean myself 5 minutes from now. But who knows? I think my secretary is a bit forgetful. You know, they tend to get lost when it comes to the drawing. My secretary will get to it when they get to it. Whew. I feel like this playlist is pretty like got some good ones in there, but it's nowhere near as full as it possibly could be. Like only 3 hours or so long. What you drinking? I'm drinking like a pink strawberry flavored drink. It was like 49 cents. and you just sort of like shake up the bag and then pour it into a glass of ice. I just wanted something, you know. I wanted something to have while I'm working. That's how far gone my mental health be. Like I need a little treat for myself, you know, but nothing with caffeine in it, you know. So just like juice, straight up sugar water, because I am a bird. You know? God, I hope. You can barely see the microphone. It's right here. Ding, 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 ding. I'm a bird. Yo, we there. Acid Reflux City, here he comes. What? No. That's the whole reason why I'm doing just the juice. Because, like, I'm trying to avoid that. I had matcha this morning. And that was already kind of like, whew. Went to a really cute, like, cafe. They kept their, like, plants really well kept. And it was, like, aesthetically really, really cool inside. And they had a lot of drinks that I wanted to try. But part of the issue with having, like, a slight reflux issue is, like, you can't really go on walks and have those little side quests, you know. You can't have them too often, at least. You can have them, but you gotta like sort of watch it. Also, I have to say, or later, not today, earlier today, we were actually on our way to go get hot pot, and oh my god, it's been a while since I've sort of enjoyed myself at hot pot, and it was very great. It was very great, very good. Very good. And I was very happy with how much I ate. Because if you don't know, like, you know, I've been having sort of like, this past year has been kind of iffy when it comes to what I feel comfortable eating, but it was nice. And the matcha didn't get in the way. I thought at first, like, having matcha beforehand might, like, mess up my ability to eat, but it didn't. Not at least too much, and I think it's probably because I drank a lot of water before starting. But yes, if you're wondering why I look so dewy today, why I look so like I'm glowing, because of the meat sweats that are going to be coming. Oh, they're coming. But yeah, Hot Pot was good. Snoop Dogg College Bowl was yesterday, and how was it? Is Snoop Dogg Unk, or is Snoop Dogg like too far gone? Like, what's going on? What are your opinions? TMZ Ori wants to know what Not Real Eric's opinions are on Snoop Dogg. Snoop Doggy the dog. I gots to know. I gots to. He's been Unk. Yeah, but it's like ever since he performed for certain people, and then recently, I don't know. Like, is he in hot water? Is he doing things? What's going on? What's going on here? Like, I get that he'll just do whatever because he's just at that point, right? I don't know what this college bowl entails, actually. Because, like, I know during Christmas which I find kind of wild. There were like football games. I forget that there are football games on Christmas. Isn't that interesting? Like, why can't we all just sort of those poor camera staff broadcasting the damn thing. Hey, you know, I hope they get paid super extra, like hyper extra. It's like, yeah, I'll work on Christmas Day, but you got to pay me like a lot. Ask Eric because I know nothing. I mean, that's who I'm asking. You finally caught up to. Wasn't asking you. You didn't bring up the College Bowl. What's going on here? I feel like not real Eric is running or something. Eric, are you running right now? You think this stream is a joke? You think I'm a fucking joke? Yes. Okay, that's fair enough. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Remember that 5 minutes thing ago? My secretary getting distracted? It happened. It fucking happened. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh no, what I wanna do. Oh, what I wanna do. Oh, also on my way out, on my way out, whilst I was out, managed to grab a new issue of Dandadan. Dandadan. I wonder if it annoys anybody when I say Dandadan. Dandadan. Sorry, what was question? Was talking with El Don. Oh shit! Playoff games is in the legit final play. Who's El Don again? No, I was asking like what is the College Bowl? Could someone explain it in like so few words? Also, hi Soul, welcome on in. Welcome to my Sunday stream. It is Sunday, right? Cheers to you. I had a concha today. Phil and I were talking about conchas earlier in the week, and I was like, lo and behold, I come across an establishment that is selling conchas, and I'm like, that is the thing that Soul just talked about. But also, they're more like soft bread. It was more like Hans Hor's Alohica. What's up? Melon revelation. What was your revelation? Melon Pawn is just conchas. Well, before we say all that, the one that we had was certainly similar to Melon Pawn. But I'm unsure because I think some of the pictures I've seen of conchas. Now I'm being self-conchas. That's a Soul Sapphire original, by the way. I gotta give credit. I gotta give credit to who said that. Hikari, do you have a favorite horse, by the way, before I lose you in whatever conversation I'm having with myself right now? Welcome on in. It's Hans time. Whoa. The pictures I was seeing of conchas looked more like cookies, but I'm not sure if like it's just sort of anything shell-shaped. Shell shot. Gold chip, really? You mean... Well, then you've clearly seen what I've been working on. Apparently she has a friend or someone who like looks up to her. We figured we would steal that famous buff bride pose. Mexican shell mold sweetbread, often found in vanilla. I got a fresa, chocolate or strawberry, etc. Interesting. I just know it to be bread. So it is bread. Okay. Then whatever picture I saw wasn't actually a cookie. It was just like a really round, soft looking. Wait a second. Bread is soft and round. Why did I think that? I don't know why I thought cookie. Never mind. Just like completely disregard. Mold? Is it not a mold? What's going on? Who knows about conchas? There is currently conchas discourse going on in my chat. And I feel like I'm the one that started it. My fault. This fire is under control. What did it do? Kamchas usually have a flavor, a colorful shell. Kamchas? I'm saying like that because I'm being annoying. It's like melon palm, but not a cookie. Yeah, okay, so whatever, like, I saw photos online. And you can't believe everything you see online, right? But here's how the timeline went. Soul Sapphire was explaining what conchas were, and then I looked them up, and I'm like, some of them look like cookies. Some of them look like bread. I'm not saying they weren't, but some of them look like cookies. So it's good to know that they were real, that they were authentic, what I consumed. They have mini ones? Maybe they look like cookies? Yeah. That's probably what I saw. Finally someone in chat being gracious to me. Oh, by the way, you're just joining us for whatever like odd little hangout session this is. I think today this stream will probably be one that I upload to YouTube. We'll see. We'll see if I'm well behaved. Is under control. We gotta burn this city. Burn this city. This fire is under control. Hi YouTube. Yes, say hi. Authentic? Yeah. At least according to who has been describing conchas recently. I like how Kona would just like repeat something I say, but with a question mark. Conversation, everyone. He did what? With a garden rake? And you just stood there. I just stood there, yeah. Wouldn't YouTube DMCA it because of the music? Not the way I do it. There's not going to be any music. Unless I created my own little... Oh, that's a good question, actually. So when I upload a VOD, right, it completely mutes... It mutes the Spotify track. It mutes the music track, essentially. So my question... Okay, I have this. That's weird. I have it set by artist. I have it set by title. That's interesting. So both Franz Ferdinand songs in this playlist are like right after each other. That's very interesting. Repeating everything you say with a question mark? Isn't that like Solid Snake codec method of conversation? See, you just added something to that conversation, so I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad that you just said that. And I'm not mad this song is playing. But yeah, for those that are concerned about the DMCA, Yeah, music is muted. And I was wondering, here's my follow-up question. Should I, like, put it into my editor and then just get a bunch of video game music and just play them over and over in the background? Or should I just let people play whatever music? I think only artists will, like, find enjoyment in, like, art VODs, right? But mayhaps they will find what it is I'm doing entertaining on the yub tub. On the tub. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Come on. Take me out. I know I won't be leaving here. This is a classic song from my era. The era of the old people. This is a pretty old song, you know that, right? Suggestion: you try to upload it raw so you can specifically see what it catches. Sometimes you talk casually over a song / media and it may not pick up normal DMCA. Oh, I see. I mean, there wouldn't be any real way of me uploading, like, a VOD with the music, because as soon as the stream ends, like, the VOD is uploaded without music. Like, that's how Twitch is able to, like, allow this. That's how I'm allowed to. I'm broadcasting it like it is radio, right? Whereas it's once, unless I play it over and over again. But you get what I mean? Like, it's while we're live. The idea is that it's just out there. It's like I'm playing music for my friends, right? Check out this cool song, right? But I'm also doing other things. You know, I'm remixing the sort of outlet for the media. So I'm drawing, I'm talking, I'm conversing, I'm engaging. It's not just about the music. I'm not just playing it on repeat. The conversation about it is interesting enough where I will extend this even further. It's different. Yeah, it's going through a different audio channel so that when I cut stream and Twitch takes the you know, the stream media and puts it on the VOD, right? Because Twitch holds your VODs for 14 days. It will just not have whatever music went through or whatever audio went through that specific track. And OBS allows that, and that's how I've been able to. Because, like, Twitch would have given me strikes as well, or like would have, like, warned me about it. Essentially, what Twitch does is they will catch music with their own, you know, software and be like, oh, that's, like, not good. We shouldn't have that, you know, on a recording. And they will just mute it. They'll just mute that section. And that's fine and fair. If I were to start singing a song really, really well and it was picked up, then, like, you know, we're screwed. But then again, I have a new talent. Recreating songs exactly. But yeah, also I have the playhead on the bottom right. If anyone was interested in the music I'm listening to, let's say I'm jamming along and you're like, oh, what is that song? You can just look it up because the song title's right there, you know? That's why I have that there. So it's not just completely void. There are some artists that get away with, like, well, A, incredible art, but also not having any music at all, and they're just saying hi to whoever comes in. If I'm gonna be honest, I want to be that big of a streamer where it's like, I don't know you, but you seem to like what I'm doing, so hi. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Do the dance out on the beach. Wiener dogs. Find things off the internet. Sports. Wiener dogs. I'm telling 40 first. Wait, which of these would you recommend to a movie loving pal first? One Battle After Another? Or Wake Up Dead Man? You said movie loving pal? I think it's gotta be One Battle After Another. As much as I have gripes with that movie, I think it's like, you know, if you're already interested in Paul Thomas Anderson's work, it's definitely like the movie of the year. It's, you know what it is, like structurally it's kind of, it's not odd in a bad way, right? Cuz a movie that I think I would put into the collection of movies that just move, movies that just go, right? Sometimes you can watch a movie and you can like you know, you can kind of guess where a plot's going to go, structurally what's going to happen. I never watched, or I have yet to watch Wake Up Dead Man, by the way. So I have no idea, no way of really comparing the two. But in terms of what I've heard and having seen one battle after another, I can say with confidence is probably the better movie. You know, that's what I'm thinking. And also, not real, Eric, you haven't seen it yet either, so like you ought to just watch it with your friend. I love how the lead singer on the song just fucking freaks the fuck out. Completely doesn't give a shit. Wiener dogs. Volleyballs. Cigarettes. Down on the beach. Y'all ever been to a beach and found like a cigarette in the sand? Ugh. Ugh. Pissing me the fuck off. Nah, it's alright. Anywho. My gripes with One Battle After Another. I feel like I'm the only one in the conversation. Some people are just finding like PTA's work. I'm someone who tangentially, is tangentially even the right word? You know, I've already seen a lot of his, a good amount of his work prior. They're just long movies, and it's hard for me to like recommend it to people who don't like avidly watch movies. If you don't care about movies, like this is a movie, you know what I mean? Nature's Ashtray. The beach. You know, Mother Nature created the beach specifically for cigarettes. She also created tobacco and the paper that we roll them up in. Maybe not all the chemicals, but I digress. Anywho. Boom, boom, boom. What was I saying again? Oh yeah. What are my gripes about One Battle After Another? I think it's acted really well. There are just some characterizations that I am a bit iffy on. Can't really speak about it with full confidence because I've heard differing opinions on how they feel about the movie. But if anything, I think maybe after like the first third of the movie, the first 20 minutes of the movie, it sort of it gets going. Essentially, it's structured, I want to say like very closely to like an epic. You know, it really is like a modern American epic. And we kind of just see these characters act and react in a world where essentially a certain entity, a certain person sort of mix things all up. That's kind of why I describe this character as like an entity, because they're more like a force of nature that had to be reckoned with, um, and just sort of reacted to in a very specific way. So this character enters the movie and shakes things up, and the whole world kind of revolves around them. And then they're gone, and then the rest of the movie is like just sort of everyone kind of navigating life without that character. It's not 100% about legacy. It's not 100% about lineage or whatever. But there are characters that care a lot about legacy and lineage. There are a lot of characters that just care about family, and community. I think those are like really important themes that the movie tackles. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe whatever I'm saying resonates with you. Maybe it doesn't. But if you're not really into long, slow, okay, there's nothing really slow about the movie, but it is long. I think it's pretty good because like to be able to like hold an audience's attention with enough interesting things that sort of last for that long. I never really felt like the movie dragged, which is great. But it is like like I said, an epic, so it's rather long. It stuffs a lot into its runtime. If you're not really into movies like that, then I'd say skip on one about after another. That being said, Wake Up Dead Man, I don't know. I have no idea what to expect from that kind of movie. I like Knives Out 1. I like Knives Out 2 a little less, but I still liked it. You know, they're fun little movies. I think I'm done with the Knives Out though, and I would love to see Rian Johnson do something on par with Brothers Bloom. One of my favorite movies of all time. I watched Wake Up Dead Man. What is your like one sentence review? Did you like it? From what I can tell, it kind of feels like a little less than a sweeping sensation. No, a little less than like a thriller mystery. And it also doesn't focus a lot around Daniel Craig's character. Focuses more on another actor, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I heard. Still liked it, but there was a lot of back and forth, I guess, with how I'm trying to like how it's trying to make you think of whodunit. Oh, do you think it's like farcical? Do you think it's kind of like a little on the nose with its delivery? I mean, once you know how these movies end, or like the whole whodunit part, the real test is like, is the movie entertaining? And I think Knives Out 1 does a good job because of just like how the movie is about this like pretty messed up family kind of just sort of going at each other, right? That was the theme. And then as the movie got less and less, the movies got less and less about, I guess, like family, and involved other characters. Like you can't really have an ensemble cast and have them always be like a family, right? It was a very strong first movie, so strong in fact that audience loved it so much that they went ahead for two more. I'm curious to know if maybe I like Wake Up Dead Man over Knives Out 2. That'll be the interesting one because that one kind of already lacks. That's what I'm thinking might happen. But I'm glad you still liked it, right? Yeah, I assumed as much. Did any of you see like Looper? The movie Looper? Does anyone even remember that? I feel like Ryan Johnson. I probably have to like rewatch a couple of his movies. So many people think they have like their thumb on like what he's doing, or like they think he's trying to do something. But I think he's just like doing whatever, you know, whatever feels right in the moment and for the story. So it's kind of hard for me to be like, he's a strong stylistic director, but I think he makes fun movies. I think that's fair to say. And that's something I appreciate. Especially since like when he started, he was such a fresh voice on the sort of director scene. And not enough people were really paying attention from what I could tell. It's like, not going to be anyone's all-time favorite. I don't think that's right. So I kind of want to go back and see like, what are some of the stylistic through and throughs? What are the things that stick between movie to movie? And can we get there? Can I come to the conclusion myself without watching a YouTube video reinforce my own opinion? That was facetious, by the way. Bruce Willis, last masterclass action movie? Yeah, Looper. Pretty good movie, right? What was that movie, Red? With like Morgan Freeman, Bruce Willis, and Helen Mirren. John Malkovich. I like to watch murder mystery stuff. You do? Okay. I mean, he's also like I said, like he's a movie nerd. He's like he's a mystery nerd. He likes those kinds of movies. The Agatha Christie, I think. So I don't know. He's just like a kid in a candy store, able to like just keep making movies about this. The interesting thing is how is he gonna keep making it interesting? You know, you're gonna get diminishing returns with anything that you do in that sort of field, I think, right? Granted, apparently I was incredibly wrong, so I didn't give a shit about the new Jurassic movie, even though it was directed by Gareth Edwards, who I do like. The new Jurassic Park movie, but people went to that in spades, in droves. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Clearly I don't understand. Made a lot of money. And I'm like, fuck, dude. A lot of the movies that came out in theaters, like Disney was successful. I think it's hard to really break that whole like family movie thing. DreamWorks had How to Train Your Dragon, which apparently did very well. A lot of kids movies this year did well, and I think that's, you know, that's not a mistake. Okay. Two movies that did really well, which I hate to say it, you know, were just recreations of older movies, arguably done better the first time. And they essentially just have like new wind. Avatar 3 apparently doing well. Great. Can I throw a wrench in that convo topic? Oh boy. Let Benoit Blanc cross over with Scooby-Doo, Ryan. I would love to see that. A Ryan Johnson and James Gunn movie. We get everyone back. We get Matthew Lillard back. Freddie Prinze Jr. Is it Sarah Michelle Gellar? Yeah. Just everyone. Every single person. And then Benoit Blanc. Uh-oh. I heard him. Like Coca-Cola. What is this wrench you have? How do we mean pressure K-pop? Oh, sorry. How do we pressure? How do we measure K-pop Demon Hunters in 2025? Numbers of success / phenomenon in contrast to the box office numbers we saw this year. Yeah, because it was exclusively. I think it's a matter of like I guess how many subscriptions come through, and people who like go straight towards. I feel like that has to be a factor, right? Because I think that's what happened with us. We bought a month just so we could watch K-pop Demon Hunters, and while I liked K-pop Demon Hunters, I almost forgot that it came out this year. You know, I don't love it. I don't think we're ever gonna get Spider-Man 3, Spider-Verse 3. I mean, there's that new movie, right? The Project Hail Mary that's coming out. And that's made by the same directors, I think. Right, so they moved on to another project. I don't know what's gonna happen with the Spider-Verse. Miles is just stuck in wherever he's stuck in, and that's it. That's gonna be so sad, dude. Oh my god. You know, and also there's like drama online between like the actors and stuff. Not drama, but like the general consensus is that it just so happened to be the lead actor is a bit of a unsavory fellow, we'll say. I would have liked K-pop Demon Hunters more if it was longer, like it was originally intended to be. Oh, was it? How do you feel about it being done in like I understand they couldn't probably do this and come to the same success, sad to say, but like what if it was dubbed originally in Korean? I think I would have probably liked it more. I don't know. I know it sounds like an odd take, but I'm not the only one that had it. I think some of the acting is a bit. How do I say it? It's a bit flat. And I think line delivery probably would have been better if it was. That's my opinion. Okay. I think the singing is great. I think the music is very good, very fun. Yay! Ooh. Also, hello, Avale. Welcome on in. We're talking about overall, we're talking about movies of the year, box office success, but then not really had to go and talk about K-pop Demon Hunters and awaken the what are they called? The hunt. What do you all call yourselves? What does the K-pop Demon Hunter fan base call themselves? The Huntresses? I don't know. Interesting. How is it interesting? Not real, Eric. How is what I'm saying interesting? I gotta know. I feel like it's a perfectly normal thing to say. Am I also a subs versus dubs individual? Subs over dubs? Maybe. But I know it's not like not a Korean production. I know that. I know that very much. They had to cast people that could sing and act, right? And I think for the strength of what the movie does, they might have just sort of prioritized the singing ability. They call themselves hunters, I think. Singers are different than voice actors. Ooh, see, then I don't know now. See, that's even worse. Now that you've entered that, thank you for educating me on that. So they casted someone. Is it mean? I might just be mean. I think that and I said I would upload this to YouTube. And I said I would, you know what, fuck it. We might still do that. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, let's go. The voice actors get no love on Twitter for some reason. They don't get any love? So I'm right. Ha ha ha. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. No one should be mean to people. Like, outright. I feel like what I said wasn't outright, like, attacking the person. Which I can almost guarantee is what happened online. Listen. I just don't think the performance was super strong. Surely I'm not the only one, right? The acclaim goes to the singers slash writers, and deservedly. But I think the voices mattered. I think like the voice, like the movie couldn't have happened without the talking parts. Does that make sense? And I don't even think you guys know what actors I'm talking about. Some of them are great. I'll go back and say like some of the like the line delivery was good. It was all fine. But just some characters that were very pivotal to the plot that I was like, what is going on here with the delivery? To spoil everything for you, for the main cast, I like the main cast, both singing and line delivery wise. Not the main cast I have an issue with. Oh my, I guess I can't say main cast. It's not the main three, right? I'm all for it. I'm not over the moon about, you know, the movie. I think it's good. And I don't know, how do I say it? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it ambiguous. You know, I think that's better. That's better than outright being like, yeah, fuck this one person. Because why? Why would I do that? That's mean. That's outright mean, as opposed to just sort of being. If we all keep it here in this one little pocket, and I upload this to YouTube, and all of a sudden, people hear my one take on K-pop Demon Hunters, that'll be so interesting. That'll be so interesting. Be like, oh yeah, I heard that you stream on Twitch and only Twitch, you coward. Why don't you stream on YouTube so I can talk shit about your opinions on K-pop Demon Hunters to your face? I'm like, shit, okay, damn. I have considered that actually, streaming on YouTube. I don't know, I'd be kind of scared. I feel so scared. Google Doc? Wait, what? Did I miss something? Did you send me a Google Doc? Hikari, if you want me to like tell you who I think is not that strong of a. See, the more I say it, the more it's mean. Like that one time I was needlessly mean to Bayleaf. About to be very mean to Bayleaf, the Pokemon. Except it's like a real person. People make Google Docs to call content creators out for drama. Oh, I'm so unaware of that. I'm actually so out of the loop. That is insane. I feel like at that point I finally would have considered to have made it. I think I peaked. I would have peaked if that happened. Right? I would have gotten so popular that people actually cared to hate on me. Hate on me for having like a really slight and not that aggressive opinion about a movie that I genuinely liked. Here's another dig on K-pop Demon Hunters, by the way. I think the way, and I had an issue with another movie this year, similar. I think they could have come to the same conclusion if they just sort of rearranged some scenes here and there. And this is why it's like important to kind of give some development time to the story a little bit. I think it's not the quality of the scenes themselves. It's more so the order in which it happened. I feel like if they just rearranged a little bit, it could have flowed better. There were some things where like, oh, we're here now and over here now. You know, and they're doing that. Like, you're not going to end up pleasing everybody, and I'm just happen to be one of those individuals. I don't know. Like, it kind of, it's not even that I'm unable to enjoy the movie either. It's just more like after it's all said and done, I think to myself, it felt like something was missing, or more so, not missing, but structurally could have been smoother. Which I think is fine. As someone who's like made their own like short film before, I look back on it with like, you know, I'm cringing cringing inside and out. And I just, you know, you're when you look back at your work, you're almost like viscerally aware of all the things that could have been done better. Right? I realize what it is I prioritized the day of, and then you don't realize that you kind of like compromise. You're compromising in that moment on something else. And then you think about what could have done, what could have been done days earlier, weeks earlier, months earlier to have like fixed this one part. If we're gonna go back to the K-pop Demon Hunters like sort of conversation, I'm talking a lot more about this than I thought I would, by the way. Like, dudes, it's an animated movie. They would have had to have storyboarded the absolute fuck, you know, out of the whole thing. So I don't want anyone to misconstrue what I'm saying as like the movie's structural garbage, right? The thing for me, some things could have happened sooner or been resolved sooner. They could have like, you know, and movies, any and all movies sort of struggle with this, right? They could have teased a little bit of information here, and should have maybe like held back on some information here. You know, these are all things that I was thinking about, and it was at least most prevalent in my head when watching or after watching K-pop Demon Hunters, and then also the movie Eternity that came out in November. But I think I enjoyed my time with both. All right? I'm tired. I'm tired of being put on the spot like this. Where I'll use this moment to like debrief the conversation by quickly giving some shout outs to some people. We've done this for about an hour now, so I'm gonna jump in and give a shout out to people who have been talking the most in chat. Thank you, Hikari. Also give a shout out to Not Real Eric. Perfect. Hikari's doing some just chatting. Hikari also works on a bunch of artwork and like co-work streams, a little gacha here and there. It's a very fun time when I'm able to actually hang out. Not Real Eric as well. Doesn't play gacha games, but does stream. It has been a while, and I'm wondering if it's because Not Real Eric has just been enjoying his break time. Was playing some Metroid Prime last time I checked. I want to give a shout out to A Veil, who just popped in here for 2 seconds. I've been working really hard, really long and hard on her manga project. Break is too good. Break too good. I had to do it twice. I had to let those students not be taught for a whole nother week. There's a whole extra week. I have to substitute do it. I'd be remiss if I not also shout out Soul Sapphire. Wait a second. Play some Ninja Gaiden. Is that What is that? I actually don't know that symbol. Let me see. What is this? Don't tell me. Ninja Gaiden Delta, Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Oh, you got me. Fuck. Sigma balls. All right, I had to say it. Anyway, ad starts in about 1 minute. You finished it last night? Oh my god. You're gaming. You're gaming too much. I'll be right back. While the ads play, of course, you all know that you can avoid the ads however you do. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Be right back. Percy, Percy, you want to come up here? Aw. Pick you up if you don't make a decision. That's Here's my cat, y'all. You okay, Percy? He's asking for back pats now. It's the Shadowy Jack song. Thanks for the shouty. Of course, Soul. I feel like you're the only one that said thank you. I'm just kidding. Welcome back from the ads? Not yet. This is not my beautiful. Days go by, pull me down. Water flowing underground. After the money gone, lifetime going underground. Ever was. Same as it ever was. As it ever was. That is a one-time trick to get him off. To get Percy off my back. remove. Look at the shouty. Hey, Vale. Wow. What are you drawing? I'm drawing a Year of the Horus piece. Uh-oh, my cat is back. Also, I'm not BRB anymore. I'm here to stay. I'm sure you can see it now, right? Coming together. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. That's a soundbite that exists on Avail's stream. But now I'm just doing line art here, so it's very particular. I feel like when Avail does line art, I feel like he just got the right pen pressure. I don't know. I can't quite get the thick and thin that I want, so I tend to go back and forth on my strokes a lot, but it's all in like the same place. But when you're doing line art and then you're like rendering as well, you're doing the shading, the manga shading. I'm sure that hurt somebody when I said that. The manga rendering. There's like, you know, there's a sketchiness to it that a lot of my traditional work tends to evoke that. So I just love it. So good. But yeah, these are horse girls from that one mobile game. But they're not just from a mobile game. Or maybe they are? Well, Pretty Derby is the mobile game, right? But isn't Uma Musume like originally an anime? Is it originally, or is it originally like a show? Wait, that is a show. Originally a game. Sorry. I misspoke. Please don't drag me. Ah. This guy thinks K-pop Demon Hunters sucks. No, I don't. In fact, never did I ever say that. Dreamer, you're bringing it back to a topic you're not ready for. You're not ready to handle the ramifications of being critical of. But honestly, that does bring up a very interesting question. Not really, Eric does. Is like, how do you measure the success, the rate of success of a movie that born and raised just on streaming? Oh, for today, an Avery for today. Ya this ya this ya whoa whoa whoa. From home, far from home. I feel like I won't have a lot to say about the lines until I get a little further on in the illustration. For the hell of it today. Ya this ya this ya whoa whoa whoa. Yeah, having the brush bigger and then like just sort of gliding over the canvas a little bit lighter. has been my method with this brush. Also going a little slower too. Treating it almost like it is a pen that like needs time to like draw ink out of. Never very far away. Forever. Hey Destiny, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Happy holidays. I forgot that they still have the Christmas hats on, the Santa hats on. Wow. Wow. How you doing, Destiny? How are you? Happy holidays. I'm not taking down my Christmas tree decorations till New Year's. Works for me. I haven't done it either. Gotta store it. I was thinking maybe today since I'm free, but I'm just probably gonna put it off until I simply can't have it up anymore. So essentially Halloween. That's what I think at least. No. No sex for Ben. Whoa. The moment I realized like singing this song out loud without any musical backing, it's gonna be very cringe. It's gonna be very interesting how it's perceived. The song is called No Sex for Ben. Okay. I'm just singing that part of the song. And yes, we are working on the Uma Musume drawing here. Oh, we were talking about movies earlier as well. I kind of wanted to like continue that conversation just a little bit because I re-remembered a thought that I had. So it was going back to like one battle after another. Essentially, I think to myself, well, I don't like one battle after another as much as everyone else is. And I'm hoping cooler heads will prevail, maybe. But I say all this knowing knowing how it could potentially be perceived right? I think a movie that Paul Thomas Anderson has done in the past is better than one battle after another. I also do, concede that it's a different type of movie. Like trying to say something different with one battle after another than say a movie like The Master or, you know, uh, There Will Be Blood. I think it's interesting. There was a time where movies like that were, all the craze, is that the word? All the rave, and they feel like a very how do I say it? Very very masculine, very like movie buff, sort of just movies, and I think I like those movies more than one battle after another. I'm putting my knees up now. We'll see if I can stabilize on my swivel chair. North American. Very scratchy here. North America. you gotta hold me water for 2 minutes longer. Hold me under, you gotta hold me underwater for 2 minutes longer. It'll be too soon. Gotta hold me underwater for 2 minutes longer. Hold me under, hold me under. You gotta hold me underwater for 2 minutes longer. Da ba da ba da do do. Michael Keaton. My legs hurt. My legs hurt from sitting like this. How does L from Death Note do this? Barefoot, no less. Ooh. If I put my feet down, my cat's gonna be like, oh, it's time to eat food. Because we are T minus 20 minutes at the time of this recording. 20 minutes from another break, where I shall go feed my cat. Go feed my cat. However, I'm really enjoying just sort of zoning out, not thinking about things to say. Dum, 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 dum. I really like that last song. Never fight a man with a perm. So intense. Such an intense bar brawly sort of song. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Pow. My ear. Pins and needles. Ugh. It hurts. Gotcha. Knew you'd come. I knew you'd try to jump on my arm. Little rat bastard. You little rat bastard. No. With the body count higher than a mosquito. Percy? I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten. I'll feed you soon. Can you stay over there? Percy? No, stay. Okay. Come down. It's a pretty funky tune, huh? Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Hey, what do you think you're doing? I'm gonna go feed him. Ooh. Speaking of, I'll be right back, chat. Let me save this real quick. BRB. Hello? Back. The Ori steps away, and the mods shall come out and play. Oh, what I like to hear. Oh, you added a song? What the fuck? Is this a song that belongs in this playlist? I feel like I've heard of the group Glass Animals. Good evening, sir. Thank you for the break as well. It didn't work, I don't think. Unless it did. Took my hair tie off. I don't want it to be tied back too long. Alright, we're drawing a skirt now. Everyone shut up. This is very important stuff. I was playing Talking Heads earlier too. I mean, Talking Heads lives on this playlist. If you guys want to see yourself on YouTube and chat, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I think I have it linked in my tree. Oh, I don't have my YouTube here yet. But maybe one day I will. I'll go change that. Here, I'll post it in chat. If you want to be early to subscribe. Dum, 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 dum. I feel like I have no videos on this channel. My new YouTube channel. That's the posts. You can just go to the videos. It's fine. Make sure all my playlists are private. I could delete some of these actually because they're not all that useful. I don't know the song. Fresh out of the womb. I don't think the song belongs on the playlist, but I feel like I know where to put it. I like it. I like the song. Shadowjack always has had a good sonic ear. But what is this? Where's this song from? But dun, 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 dun. Dun, dunk, dun, dun, dun. I'm getting cold, y'all. I'm not sure where it's from. I remember it found me. It found you. Good. Well, that's right. You were the one that put the song on. I want to correct what I said then. Yeah. Thank you for adding it. I thought, sorry, what Shadowy Jack had said made it seem like Shadowy Jack was adding a song to the playlist or to the queue, but it was not. Thank you, Destiny. Thank you for sharing that music. Right away, body on the life lives. Damn. There's another song by them that I really like, but it's rather upbeat. If you could do upbeat, I don't. There's nothing wrong with upbeat. I feel like the song currently playing right now is pretty upbeat. I've not added any songs at this time, but that could change, is what Shadow Jack is saying. At any moment, we could have a red alert. Red alert, red alert, Shadowy Jack song. What do, what do, do. What do, what do, do. Unless you're like describing a song that's like bubblegum pop. And also like I'm fine with that too. Like I don't know how much more upbeat you might be thinking. Unless you mean like a faster BPM. That's also fine. We listen to drum and bass on this channel. Now this is an upbeat song. So sentimental, not sentimental, no romantic, not disgusting yet. Lonely, man, put it down and lonely. When with the fortunate only. I'm trying to hum more often. I feel like people might receive that better if I just don't straight up sing the wrong lyrics and like whatever. My stance used to be that I'll sing when I want to sing, and I still sort of stand by that, but I want to try humming more, seeing if it's less grating to people who like cringe at singing. Gentleman on do it. Go slowly discouraged. Immediately sings right after saying they won't do it. Watching it only. Something else. Whoa. Oh. 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 Offended. Now how to let it go. Listomania. Big wow. Ooh, getting tired, mate. Getting tired. Oh, you know what's funny? I also the Animal Collective came to mind when I saw the words "glass animals." So you're like, no, I've heard of that band as well. So I was like, okay, so they're the ones with the upbeat song. Yeah, Animal Collective, I think is a pretty well-known indie band. I don't think they make music anymore together, right? They've all sort of branched off. Like a ride, oh, Listomania, Listomania, the class we see it grow, like a ride, oh, discourage. Ooh, ooh. It does it twice. It does it twice. Living a life. Coming for me. There's a God and he's coming for me. Better run. There's a God and he's coming for me. Better run. There's a God and he's coming for me. Why is this doubled? I don't know why. Songify is weird. Thought I was living a lie. I tried troubleshooting it myself and tried looking it up. Song by living a lie. Yeah, it's like I have to figure it out myself. But I never have any time, right? Response variables. This would be added. This would be added to the playlist. Dum 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 dum. How'd you know? Drink water. Chrome fetch rate in seconds. Yeah, so anytime someone is added, I'd have to either skip the song or just delete it from the queue. I can't spend too much more time on this. Unfortunate to say. We are screwed. Royally and utterly screwed. We are screwed, darling. How'd you hear about this song, Jack? It's a GTA 5? Okay, there you go. Well, they certainly know how to pick songs, huh? I heard this song before GTA 6 comes out. Who here is going to be getting GTA 6? Day one release? $100 game? GTA 6 will probably have Cuban music at their local Spanish flavor of choice. I can see it. Takes place in Florida. Huge Cuban population there. I still don't want to draw the freaking hands, man. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. Okay, I said it. We'll draw the eyes though. That'll be fun. Oh my god, Bjorn. Of course you'd add Bill Murray. Who would add Bill Murray? How you doing? Dum, 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 dum. I only have so many days to finish this piece. Happy holidays. Been lurking here for like an hour? Oh my god. Listen to me yap. Or lack thereof. Still don't know what I'm gonna call this VOD. You know, I feel like there's slight remixes I have to consider when I'm uploading something to Twitch and to YouTube separately. I'm gonna add yet another layer. I'm also gonna delete some of the other layers here just because I don't need them. Wait a second, go back. I deleted an important layer. I need that one at least. And I thought I did actually. The less layers the better, honestly. Because, well, how do I say it? A Twisted Metal one is a gamble. Is it video games theme from Twisted Metal 4? It's real. The gamble because it could be like a MIDI cover of it. Forgot Bill Murray sounds like this. When he's breaking out the saxophone. Bill Murray, not that Bill Murray. I've gotten so many dang commercials while my song is playing. Dang it. Can't even hear your response. Hello, welcome back. And that's why you gotta subscribe. No, I'm just kidding. Hello, is everyone back from the ads? I was so not ready to like be as done with the liner as I ended up being. Been great progress because I don't plan on like being too detailed on this piece, you know? Been like an hour and some. You see my Cyberpunk Edge Runners cover song, dang it. Oh, so this is a I had a feeling you found Bill Murray through Edge Runners. People really like that show, huh? I found Bill Murray years ago. This cover song just came out for the video game awards. Oh, I see. Oh, cool. They volatile, aren't they? It popped off and it was like ad break already. I feel like you're getting more frequent. Yeah, so something about the ads, like I don't know. I messed around with the ad counter. So we get more, but we also get no pre-rolls. Like they changed the threshold at which I think that's what happened. They changed the threshold at which pre-roll ads will show up and won't show up. Play this amount of ad play this amount of play X amount of ads this amount of times and we will eliminate pre-rolls for people just popping in, right? So anyone can just come in and be like, is this the Twisted Metal version that you wanted? Still taking a long time to save. I don't know why. This sounds correct? Okay. As someone who hasn't played Twisted Metal, I don't know. But it can be hard to find video game music. Not true. There is video game music uploaded to Spotify. It can be hard to find older video game music. Interesting. This sounds midified. Yeah, I think this is midified. Oh. Don't be stressed. Be blessed. Too blessed to be stressed. I mean, I called it. I think I knew it was going to be midified. Because it's not the legitimate company, right, that does it. There's supposed to be lyrics, kind of. Oh, well, we're not getting the... Like, essentially someone saying something? Ba-dum-bum-bum. 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 Well, now we're getting the songs request on, so thank you guys for doing that. I'm glad it's working. Everything's playing twice, but that's fine, because I'll just skip them. Something's like double recognizing the input, I think. Are you okay? I'll be right back. No, it just does that. That's just my thing. pause it too. Okay, I'm back. I know that Bjorn probably wanted me to react to the song, so I paused it. Wait to make it feel night. Hold me. Everything okay? Oh yeah, everything's fine. What that simple. I forget if Bjorn's played Kingdom Hearts. Probably. So I picked these two horses. Because apparently I don't know anything about the game, by the way. So, these two. This is McQueen over here, I think, and then this is Gold Ship. Well, Gold Ship's just really popular, and I think the other one is like admiring. Lore-wise, it's accurate for them to admire Gold Ship. So I thought it would resonate with people. And I'm drawing this because it's the year of the horse next year. And most people cheat instead of like posting this kind of stuff during like actual Chinese New Year. They post it on the New Year of the Roman calendar or whatever. And I'm like, they're cheating. Their upload schedule is cheating. But it's not really cheating because who gives a fuck, right? So might as well have it ready. I have the Oblivion Keyblade tattooed on my leg. I've had it since high school. Yeah. I've had it since leg. Love reading it like that. Somebody watches the show and movies and play the gacha. Agnes, in my opinion, is the GOAT, and her movie was incredible. Oh, I hear some of the animation in the Umu Musume series gets crazy. Specifically, I forget what it's called. Road to the Top. That's not what it's called. We say. Excellent delivery on that high note. you tonight. Hard to let it go. Like a metal cover. Burning, little light around, regardless of what is. Future doesn't scare me at all. The break the beats. Bjorn, you're my hero. Well, thank you. This is my favorite cover of the song. Destiny also likes Kingdom Hearts. You know, we also have a streamer friend called Sprint who very much enjoys Kingdom Hearts. You may or may not have seen Sprint in chat before. Also, I'm sure Agnes is the GOAT. I need to share this. Well, there you go. Oh God. Just covers the whole thing. How long have we been going for? Hubby was laughing at me because he thinks he knows, or sorry, he knows the real story and concept of the game. He thinks that all the entire game is Sora sleeping and dreaming. That is... Well, maybe one day you guys can educate me because I've only played 2, up 1 and 2. I'm opening up the floodgates here. I know. There's no worse words in the human language than explain the Kingdom Hearts lore to me. Succinctly explain the Kingdom Hearts story to me. No worse combination of words. And it's not because I hate Kingdom Hearts fans. Because I fear what might happen. What information might be revealed. So Sora is a nobody. Ooh, nobody's a nobody. Essentially, yes. It can't simply be explained? Yeah, I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it. The destiny in your name makes sense now. I felt like it has some because yeah, Destiny's always had that emote, right? Destiny Islands dot MP3 intensifies insane. Floya Entering the chat. Or should have went to dinner that stormy night. I understand that reference. I get that reference. When you walk away, you will walk away. Walk away. Away. The Palpo fruit emote. There you go. I knew they looked familiar. I think that's good. Bacon. I'm gonna let the rest of the song play out. And then I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom again. Oh. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back in time. You thought I wouldn't be. A classic song. Who added this one? Shadowjack? I wanna dance with them. No, that's probably Bjorn. Wanna feel the heat with somebody. With somebody. Hoo-hoo. His body may be back, but his mind is currently not here. Oh, I'm here. It does sound like, I think era wise, it sounds like something that what's it called? But my head isn't. Yeah, I have to like put this back. Uh, era wise, it sounds like something that Shadowjack would add or be what's the word? Nostalgic for. With somebody who loves me. Whoever the singer is killing it with the high notes. Don't you wanna dance? The singer is Emma Rosa, and same with vocals. Emma Rosa. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't even see what the hell I'm drawing. What anime was this for? I'm going under the hood. Ad break again. Oh no, I think these damn things happen sooner than 30 minutes. You think so? Let me take a look. Is air gear? I knew it was air gear. Oh my god. Because only you would put an air gear song in here. Alright, I'm troubleshooting. How many minutes of video ads do you want to run per hour? Enable to have ads manager automatically schedule video ads on your channel. Okay, I don't know if it'll affect it now. I think ads not scheduled. Potential revenue increase, blah blah blah. 5 minutes. Okay. All right. Are you back from ads? I was gonna say, good thing you let me know about that, because I wouldn't have probably looked at it again. Give love, give love. Is ourselves. This is our. They never happened, to be honest. I'm currently in talks with a tattoo artist right now for new piece. Ooh, exciting. Shortly after we're done with the horse, we'll probably be working on a commission as well. That is also a tattoo design. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Wow. Am I marketing, guys? Oh, Lucentai. I was just talking about marketing. How embarrassing. It's a Wispy Rainbow Cat Party. How are you doing, Lucentai? Welcome on in. Meow, 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 meow. There it is. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Origination. My name is Ori. My name is Origin. You can also call me Ori for short. Most people do. And I am drawing here horse girls. But while I scramble and find something to say, please, for the love of goodness, go check out our friend Lucentai. Good short art stream. Would you like to share what you worked on? Since it is an art stream. How do they say? Art tax? Art tax? Gimme, gimme. Hand it over. We have a year full of golden ships. Yeah, me too. Thanks for the air horns. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate your energy. Thank you, Lucinda, for stopping by. I don't have a sketch ready just yet. Sketching a jump and pose for New Year's. Sounds good to me. I mean, you don't have to share if you don't want to. Or if you're not ready. I always try to do something. But sometimes when they ask for it, I'm like, oh, this looks bad. I don't want to show this. I'm like, oh, so I gotta like pretty it up a little bit before I share like an audience of tens of thousands of people my artwork. People have been nice though. You know, a lot of what I do, because I'm such a slow artiste, is just very line art heavy. Oh yeah, that Tifa drawing, by the way, is done. If you guys didn't know. We didn't start the fire. Did they just mention SpongeBob? The original song did not have SpongeBob in it. What the fuck? What the fuck, Fallout Boy? You can't just add. You can't just add to the song. Let's go, Tifa. That's also solid. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. If it's all I do, how could I ever get better? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I do want to eventually draw more, paint more, render more. But for the time being, you know how it is. A lot of the work is going to look like it's line art, and line art is all I do because a lot of the projects I'm just starting, you know? We didn't start the fire. We got songs requests on as well, if you're interested. But no pressure. Under pressure. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. So interesting. They did these covers. Okay, I don't know about that one. Do what you can. Have a fun New Year. I do the raid and runs as I'm going to hit up that Garden Light show. I'm looking forward to seeing more of your cool lines and very nice cover. I appreciate it. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Have a good time. Just eat it, or gotta eat something at the light show. Some street food sounds pretty good. Have fun. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, when we're thinking about have a happy New Year as well, especially if I don't catch it. I would say thank you for rating. If this is like one of your last streams of the year too, that means a lot. Welcome everyone who came in with the raid. What was I gonna say? Plans for New Year's for me? I don't think I have much, but I think that's intentional. Beat it, no one wants to beat it. Bobby, 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 Booby, Bobby, Bop, Beep, Bop, Bobby, Matter, Boop, Bop, Bobby, Bop, Bop. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Yeah, I don't know how this song started. I didn't really like it, but it's fine now. It's fine. I'll share pics. Okay, cool. Thank you for the super hydrate, Disney. This is an extreme thirst. All right, cool. We'll take a break from this. I don't have a lot of water left, but we'll do it. I have this cup of tea. It's cold tea. What's interesting is famous country singer John Mayer is in this. Country singer? Country? It was introduced by it was intended to be my last since I'll be at my bro's house and his net is potato. He streams everything off of potato. Makes sense. Just like I'm gonna be streaming this little transition right over here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Hello, greetings and salutations and welcome to the Super Hydrate Show. If you haven't done this before, grab your glass of water and hydrate with me.
These hoes looking thirsty. Yeah. These hoes looking thirsty. These hoes looking thirsty. Yeah. These hoes looking thirsty. Drink that water, bitch. Drink that water. 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 These hoes looking thirsty. Yeah. These hoes looking thirsty. These hoes looking thirsty. Yeah. Drink that water, bitch. Drink that water. Drink that water, bitch. Drink that water. Drink that water, bitch. Drink that water. Drink that water, bitch. Drink that water.
Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. And we're back. And we're having fun. What's the lyrics here? Show them your fire. Showing how funky strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right, just beat it, 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 beat it. Doesn't matter who's wrong or right, just beat it. Beat it, 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 beat it. I think it does matter who's wrong or right, right? Whoa! Whoa! It didn't double it. I think it has something to do with having Songify on. Having the app open. I don't know what I did there. I'm pretty sure it did not double it. Why does it feel like I've heard this song before? These are all just covers. Bjorn's been in a cover mood. Is this by Killers originally? Where ya? Yeah. I legit don't know. Yeah, it is the Killers. Okay, because I can hear the original vocals in my head, and it's like it's got that like distorted, shouty, sound to it. I wonder if like this song and the other Killers song, Mr. Brightside, were recorded on the same record. Where ya? Also, hello, Cat Snack. How are you doing? Welcome on in my line art stream. Very nice to see you. Folks, if you haven't checked out our friend Cat Snack, I'm going to do a quick little shout out. Bada boom, bada bing. They stream art, as far as I know, every Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I set it in that direction. I set it in that order for no reason. But you should go check out their stuff. Check out their work. And the Sextra, hello. I'm wondering if people... Every time I see Sextra's name, I think to myself, I wonder if people read that wrong. English is very confusing. All the, like, different ways you can pronounce certain letters. Anywho. One eye is bigger than the other. I hate it. We'll change that. You got songs to add. I finally have it fixed, it seems like. Any big Killers fans? Ooh, I probably shouldn't have done that actually. Come back. Oh shit, that was bad. That would have been bad, dude. You guys don't hear that sound, right? Every time a song is added, my computer goes, and God, I hope you guys don't hear that. Because that would deter anyone from adding a song. Good. It just shows up in my ears. As most things show up. I hear them first and then I see them. They have a magical power. Ooh. San Francisco boy? You did this to me, Bjorn? It's a good song. Can't deny it. No sounds in my ears. I had a stream recently where I forgot to turn off my window capture audio, and it was duplicating my voice the whole stream. It was on YouTube, so no one on Twitch said anything. Oh, I see. It was only coming up on the YouTube feed. That's what I fear too. Like, I feel like I have to run all my VODs through my editing software and then export, because I feel like I have like several tracks like on the upload, on the VOD upload. I feel like I'm drinking too much tea today. Coming together. They're just small little touches here and there. Not even touches, just like parts that need to be finished. So touches? Essentially touches. I remember being in such an interesting setting where everyone was like, "Ah, yeah, this needs a touch. This is a one-touch thing. This is a two-touch thing." I was like, "What the fuck are we talking about? Can someone speak in not jargon?" I love being among the 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 the, the real people, you know? Sometimes I'll be having conversations and I'll be like, am I stupid for not knowing what this exactly means? And I realize I'm not. I'm not stupid for asking questions or not 100% understanding what the hell's going on. And the more I think about it, the more I think they're stupid. What is this? We're jumping so much. Stylistically, we're doing so much today. Welcome to Eurovision. Yoshi, Yoshi usually. The poor one YouTube viewer. Dexter, do you know this Yoshi person? This is such a song. What a song. Europe. Are they French? But I feel like I actually can't tell. This is Just. No, they're not speaking French. Or they are. Zete radio. Aniko promet papa papautai. What? Dude, this is Euro. I think it's the way they pronounce the R's, right? That make me go, are they? Is this a French band? But when they say, "Welcome in Europa," this word right here, BLIJF, does not sound French. Lief et tot ik dutka. Could be anything. Juiced is it's Dutch. Is a Dutch artist. Very cool. Sorry, we'll keep playing. Love this song, Tommy Cash, Espresso Machine. Let me see. It is going to be playing 2 songs from now. I do feel like a little DJ. Yeah, it says Songify is now running in the background. Good, it should. Also, hello, Yo Electro. How is Dutch? How do you say hello in Dutch? Is it hallo or hey? Hey with a J. H-E-J? I'm saying hey to Yo Electro right now. If you haven't checked out our friend Yo Electro, who isn't Dutch, is not Dutch. That's about all I know about. Sounds Scandinavian? Oh, for sure. If you know anything about... Wait a second. The Netherlands. Dutch are the Netherlands. Which is... Oh, that's very interesting. No wonder there are like some similar words that sound German. Because I'm looking at the map right now, right? So Denmark is north, like straight north of Germany. And then the Netherlands is kind of like, you know how they say the... God, I have to draw this. Okay, sorry. So Germany kind of looks like the head of a monarch. I don't know, that's what people fucking say, right? Some deformed fucking head. So this is Germany, right? Like GE. And then they have this growth called Denmark. And then right over here somewhere, it's not the accurate shape, but this is the Netherlands. And that's where Juiced is from. That's where Juice is from. Because he's Dutch. They are Dutch. I have it all mapped out in my head. I'm a genius. Anyway. I'm Smirt, and I'm American, and I'm Smirt, and I know where countries are on the map. Which is terrible because growing up, Juice told his parents he'd be a Eurovision before they pass. Oh. That's really sad. He was kicked out of Eurovision during this year of Eurovision, talking out against the Palestinian war. I'm talking about Juice. I'm talking about Juice. I'm talking about Juice. Juice, my goat for real. Thanks for the shout out. Of course, you Electro. How are you doing? I love that emote too. It's very cute. Also, you're lurking? Okay, sounds good. Lol, this is not French. I just read back up. America, what is a country? Do you guys want to play Worldle? Let's play Worldle together. This will be so fun. We interrupt this line art to play Worldle. You guys are going to see how worldly I am. Okay? Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up right now. No joke. Worldle. Make sure I'm not like giving away nothing. Okay. Chat. Okay? You're gonna play this with me. Anyone know this country? Okay. Mi amore. We're going all around the world today. It's like, what country? What country are you talking about, dude? Alaska? I'll fucking get the fuck out of here. It's not Alaska. Not sure what country this is? Try your luck and roll on the die. No, I'm okay. So we have to name a country. This isn't Alaska. It's got islands. Wait. The famous delta. What's lower than Morocco? No, it's like... No, this isn't there. It's not Africa. This looks like it would be in the Mediterranean. You think so? Ireland? You think Ireland? Okay. It's further south than Ireland. But not that much. Well, 4,000 kilometers. My American brain only knows famous locations. No. So it's somewhere in between. Actually, I'm pretty sure Angola is western, southwestern Africa. I think. So somewhere in between. South of Ireland. Huh. Swedlin or whatever it's called. Swedlin? No, wait, that doesn't seem right. I don't even think you said a country. Sweat. Swedlin? Where PewDiePie is from? Sweden? You in Sweden? Okay, I think based on where Ireland is south. So if our guess need, if we need to guess a place south of Ireland, I'm gonna say Sweden is not. I think Norway. Is that your guess? Is that your guess, Jack? Yeah, you like it? What is that? That's your tea, right? I like it a lot too, but I'm kind of like jittery right now. I know. I'm just like, I feel like I'm sipping too much everything. Ugh. You think that's France?
Yeah.
Just put it? I'm not gonna waste my guess.
I think
You think it's on the Asian continent?
Yeah.
Continent?
Yeah.
You think it's like not Eurasia, but like you know how like guesses? Not Asian, but like I'm not spelling anything. We have Turkey. It's not Turkey. So we're further. We're near the coast, obviously. Whatever's above Ireland, upper. Well, we shouldn't go above Ireland, right? Because Ireland is. So this indicates right here that it's the country we're thinking of is south of Ireland. France is east of England. It's not Italy. No, it can't. You want to put Greece? Does anyone know what Greece looks like? I was reading that wrong. Yeah, this is the first time we're all playing this, so it's like it makes sense to like the directions are unclear. The arrows. It's weird how the top is so perfectly flat. Yeah. Like that's where the border be. But you know, I don't know why my brain is like, okay, so you look at it, right? Maybe it is France. But France doesn't look like that, right? Is it Wales? It can't be Wales because that... No, Wales is north of Scotland, isn't it? Which is like on the main... I don't want to say main continent because that sounds like bad, but like Ireland is like separated. You think it's Greece? We could try Greece. I don't know. Yeah, it is interesting that it is like cut off directly. No, I feel like Equatorial Guinea. You think so? It could be one of those. You think it? Okay, hold on. It is there. Okay. You think so? Oh my God, where is that even located? I've never heard of that one. That's the closest we got so far. I feel bad because I think as soon as we hit this, you know, fuck it, Sextra. We're putting Sweden. This one's for you. We're gonna kill it right now. We're killing the run. If this is Sweden, I will give I will give sub Sextra. It's Guinea-Bissau. Okay. Unfortunately, Sweden was 69% away. I'm sorry. Okay, I have no idea. I feel like Bjorn was the closest though. It's definitely not because I googled Guinea-Bissau. Okay, I need to look this up because I have no idea where this country like located / looks. I wish we could play this game forever. Oh, that's so interesting. So it is an African country. Yeah, that makes sense now. So, you know, there's a lot of room between Ireland, right? Okay, no, Scotland is the north. Okay, I spoke wrong. This is me educating myself. Okay. So Scotland is like the northernmost part of the what used to be the UK, what people still call the UK, right? Ireland would be the furthest west, and it's also separated from England. And then Wales is actually like kind of southwest of the England continent. Continent, not continent, a country. And then we go down, right? And it's France. And France is actually fucking huge. France is actually pretty big compared to the UK. Like, they have a good amount of land. And it's all for fucking grapes and wine and shit. I also didn't realize Geneva. What is going on with Switzerland, man? Was this like given away in like a trade deal or something? Because like it feels like Geneva should be in France, but it's not. That's weird. Like, if you can't see what I'm looking at, it doesn't make much sense. Anyway, we keep going down, and then we hit Spain and Portugal. Portugal is like hitting the coast. Parts of Spain are hitting like the water, like the ocean, but kind of got this unique shape. And then we go to Morocco, which I need to remind myself isn't like a straight. Also, funny story about Morocco. Let me look this up because I'm just curious. People, this is the second time I've been mistaken, or not even mistaken, but just like guessed for a Moroccan, which is very interesting because there's, you know, a bunch of diversity everywhere. Okay. Cat Snack thought that I was, or if he had to guess, he guessed that I was Moroccan. I am not, but also I met someone else who had a guess, and they also said I was Moroccan. So, oh, the rabbit hole we go down right now. Oh, we're going down many rabbit holes. Okay, so Morocco, and then Western Sahara, Mauritania. And then we get to Senegal, the Gambia. They call it the Gambia now. And then Guinea-Bissau. And hopefully I'm saying that correctly this whole time. I'm probably haven't been. God, it's interesting that it's a country with a bunch of like islands. Like it's very interesting. We've been going for 3 hours now. I should probably end stream. Well, I don't want to. I probably should. I think what I'll probably do is just like draw the rest of the hands here just because it freaking annoys me. But draw it in pencil underneath. So maybe I will end stream. It's been fun. I'm losing concentration and I gotta think about food. So without further ado, man, I can't type. Hey, Vela's up. Oh, I've heard. Storage and then boy and a fuck. What? That's my final song. Google Moroccan and it's a bunch of handsome studs. That's not what I got. Maybe because I self-hate. I typed in Moroccan people. Listen, I don't think I look, but I think it's interesting that I like got that I got that twice. It's weird that it's not a lot, but it's interesting that I got it twice. You gotta be careful. Some of these might be AI images. This is the average Moroccan man, and it's a fucking like Looking stud. All right, let's figure out who's live. Do we see who else is live? Just out of curiosity, because we could always raid a veil. I know they just started. $10,000 viewers? Wow. 10,000 viewers? I'm just kidding. But I'm using this chance to like listen to the last bits of Bjorn's songs. I think this is the last one. I forgot that because we have songs requests, I should probably say like, oh yeah, this is the last one today. They're talking about a bunch of songs. Not a bunch of songs, a bunch of cartoons on this song. Man, there's so many cool artists with freaking art styles. Actual art styles. Sometimes I'm like, what is going on here? I just hop in, I'm like, what am I watching? Oh, this is cute. What the fuck? Dum 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 dum. The song's mainly talking about Adult Swim in the early 2000s. Yeah, I kind of got that feel. Oh damn. And how he misses those days. No, I get it. I kind of want to raid this animator, but I don't want to reveal it yet. I think I just like their vibe. They have like a really cool PNG YouTuber. What's this about, huh? What's this emote about? I will keep this person and look at their stuff later. Okay, let's raid. I know who we are raiding today. It is no secret that we know this person. We should all be so lucky that we do. Dun, 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 dun. Bunny, oh my. Bunny, I think you're gonna like this next person that we're raiding. It's so funny. I was in Bunny's stream and we were I just said hi, but they were about to raid out and like end stream anyway. I was like, gosh darn it. I mean, shoot. Gosh darn it. I never curse. Because Bunny is a family friendly streamer and we cannot We cannot taint Bunny's ears. By the way, Bunny, do you want to see what I've been drawing? It is I don't know if you play Uma Musume or have heard of that like horse video game, but I'm just doing this because the next year will be Year of the Horse, so I figured I would do something like that. You're rating out? Yes, I'm rating out, and this person is working on a comic that is Zelda inspired. And I know Bunny likes Zelda. If you haven't checked out our friend Bunny Delight, by the way, before we raid onto someone new, please go check out their channel. Full round of applause. It's very rare to see you in chat, and I appreciate you by saying hi. Did I close my art? I did, sort of. Okay. Good. Alright, anyway. We're gonna raid a Veil tonight. Thanks so much for the shout out, of course. Anytime, every time. Hoping someday you'd be open for a collab, but I have to like organize all my things. I'm planting the idea as a seed in your mind. But more on that later. Anyway, until next time, yes, Soul. Thank you very much. Did I give a shout out to Soul? I think so. But if not, go check out Soul 2. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm the DJ of my own design. Anyway, let's get this started. Thank you all for hanging out. Thanks all for hanging out today. Hopefully my camera's on. If it's not, then I'm turning it on now. Ha 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 ha. Okay, closing Spotify. Closing all the things. I hope you all have a good one. I will probably stream one more time before the new year. Because I really want to get more work in on this art thingy. So it'll probably be a morning stream as well. So look out for that. Can't guarantee there'll be much more than one more stream before the new year. But if I don't see you until then, I'll see you next year. I'll see you then. Take care as always. Today we are going to raid a Veil. The raid message will be in chat. And a Veil hangs out here every so often. Swings by, says hi, working on a comic. It is very long, arduous work. So please put your hands together and congratulate Veil for even just continuing this project for so long. And that's it for me. You've all been very wonderful. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for adding songs. Thank you for being you. Truly. I'm gonna see if I can post this on YouTube for my first ever YouTube video on that channel. Oh yeah, thanks again to my patrons as well. Always thanks to my patrons. If you want to check out my socials, there they are. I think that's pretty much it. Without further ado, take it away, Veil. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. And in closing, stay original. Bye-bye.